Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abankwa Aaron Amwa, and I am a member of Group 1. And today we are going to be discussing about good customer service. So I would like to start off with a question. Have you ever walked into a restaurant before or a shop, and then after everything you left off smiling and you are like, wow, that was actually great service? Well, that's what we are coming to talk about today. A lot of things went into that particular service that we, the customers, we have no idea about. It's not just about us, but also the staff behind all that. So we are going to be talking about the importance of good customer service. We will also talk about the skills needed for a good customer service, and then we will need to know what customer service itself entails. And we will have Soa and David to do all that for us. They will have to educate us on what good customer service actually is. And we will have our colleague, this God, to give us the skills needed for a good customer service. We will have our brother Malik to elaborate more on the importance of good customer service. And then after everything, I'll have to come back and then we'll just touch on it briefly, the things that we'll learn today. It's going to be an exciting event. Work with me.
Hi, thanks Aaron. So I'll take you guys through what good customer service is. To me, I'll say good customer service is making sure that our customers feel welcome, heard, and are satisfied with the experiences they have with the organization. Okay, so it's all about being friendly, attentive, and responsive to their needs. Thank you. So whether they are ordering a meal, they are ordering a cup of coffee, it's all about the hospitality they are given by the employees, right? So I'll take an informal business, right? So in Accra, let's say Kofi's Cafe, right? So to me, an employee at Kofi's Cafe, a good customer service is rendering good services, which is experiences to the customers of Kofi's Cafe, giving them the hospitality they need, the friendliness they need to, cope with the environment. Yes. Okay, so we are good to say that good customer service is all about providing exceptional services that exceeds customer expectations. It involves active listening. Here, the employees are to listen actively to what the customers really want, not just to give them the menu and then go and then wait for them to get what they want. You have to exceptionally listen to what the customers are talking about. 2, the empathy, showing care and understanding. When they tell you that they want something, you have to show care. Oh, maybe this one is not available, but we have exceptional choice like others' choices, right? So we have timely response, responding promptly to empathy, timely responses, and then effective communications are like essential for good customer care, right? So good customer care builds trust, loyalty, and positive word of mouth. It's about creating a positive experience that makes customers feel valued and appreciated. Thank you very much. I'm David Sapon Edeka, passing on to Sua.
So to add to what David said, I can also say a good customer service is the way you treat your customers and make their whole experience feel easy and positive. And we can also say a good customer service refers to a way a company interacts to ensure the needs and expectations of customers are met in a polite and helpful manner. And we can also say a good customer service is really difficult because it doesn't only talk about now, but later. The customer being able to come to you later. So for example, a man was traveling from Ghana to Uganda and he missed his flight about 2 hours late. He was late for his flight. Then when he got to the airport, he went to one of the receptionists to speak to them. And when he spoke to her about the flight he has missed, he said, "Oh no, we can't do anything." Then the man wasn't pleased with what the flight attendant told him. So he went on to another flight attendant to ask her about the plane. And the flight attendant was like, "Let me check whether there's something I can do for you." Then she went to check on her laptop and everything, and it was like, "Oh, you've missed your flight, so unless you book another flight, maybe next time so that you can travel to where you're going." The man felt satisfied with the kind of service he has received. So maybe later he might come back again to that same airport to take that service again. So a good customer service in general, we say it's not just about now but later, for the customer to come again. That's what you are talking about. So I'm Silas Soa, and this God will come and continue with the skills of good customer service. Thank you.
Hello, so I go by the name This God Ifades, and I'll be talking about the skills needed for good customer service. So for good customer service, there are many skills needed which are very necessary that you have to use when wanting to offer a good customer service to your customers. So some of the skills that you will need is active listening, good communication, empathy, and patience. So what is active listening? Active listening is when you pay full attention to what your customers are saying. This is done to make them feel heard, make them feel appreciated at the company. And also, we talk about empathy. So empathy is another essential skill needed for good customer service. So what is empathy? Empathy is when you make you welcome the feelings of your customers. You sometimes have to put yourself in their shoes to make them feel like you care for them and you understand them. That's empathy. So we are going to talk about good communication. So with good communication, you have to communicate with your customers politely and make them feel respected in the company. This is done to make the customers feel welcome and even enjoy the service and even come more often, which leads to customer loyalty, which my brother will be talking about. So to add up, I want to talk about problem solving, which is also another essential skill needed for customers. So what is problem solving? Problem solving involves analyzing the customer's issue and finding a possible solution to address it. So to continue using the damaged product, like you can go ahead and tell the customer we are sorry and all that, and tell the customer you can maybe refund the customer's money or even give the customer another good in place of that good that was damaged, in order to solve the problem of he receiving a damaged good. So for example, if a customer is to approach you and talk to you about the problem that he was facing, maybe the customer purchased a product that was damaged or that had a fault, and even if the customer is in a bad mood or something, there is a way you can approach the customer and talk to the customer for the customer to calm down and lend a hearing ear to you, so that the both of you can sit down and find a way to solve the problem. So my colleague Malik will take over and talk about the importance of good customer service.
I go by the name Abdul Malik, and I'm here to talk about the importance of good customer service. First point, I say it keeps customers happy. A happy customer is always likely to come back and buy from you, because when you sell a customer good quality goods, he will always come back. So it builds loyalty. People stay with brands that they trust very well. Like if you treat a customer to serving him a bottle of water, like anytime they come and buy from you, it's a good sign of good customer service. So my third point is solve problems quickly. good services helps fix issues before they get worse. So good services involves active listening. Always listening to your customers before to get to know what they really want is very key. So listening to your customers' suggestions will help you understand what they really need to help you solve their problem better. So my fourth point is it increases sales. Satisfied customers often spend more and recommend this business to others. Because as your business starts to grow, it encourages more people to come and buy. Because your business has been recommended by others to come and buy from you. That's also another way of good customer service. So my fifth and last point is it gives a competitive edge. In a crowded market, excellent service helps a business stand out. Because as your business grows, more and more people would like to come to your business to purchase whatever you are selling. This is because when good customer service comes in place, it makes your business stand out, making it more attractive for customers to come and buy. So in short, good customer services helps a business grow, succeed, and build strong relationships with its customers. So I'm sending it back to Hero. Thank you.
So welcome back, everybody. So the great minds have spoken. We have Soa and David talking and explaining more about good customer service. We have our sister, this girl, touching on the skills needed for good customer service. And then we also have our brother Malik, who spoke about the importance of good customer service. Now this is what we learned. So we were educated on the good customer service, what it entails, which is good customer service refers to the practice of meeting and exceeding customers' expectations by providing helpful, responsive and high quality assistance before, during and after a purchase or interaction. Now, that was by David and Soa collectively. And then we have our dear sister, this girl, giving us the skills or principles needed for a good customer service, which they were about good listening skills, problem solving, and even courtesy, right? She elaborated more on it, and I hope you were educated very well. We have our brother Malik who spoke about the importance of good customer service, on which he made mention, summarizing it, he made mention about good customer. It builds customers' loyalty, enhances business reputation, it even increases sales and profitability, reduces customer complaints, and even encourages word of mouth referrals. What does this even mean? This is basically the reason behind why, if there are two arches sellers, you rather prefer to go to this particular arches seller's place irrespective of the other one, because when you go, this particular arches seller treats you well with respect to the other one. So it will make you rather go to this particular arches seller's place than this one. And I hope you were educated. Have a lovely day. This is Group 1. Thank you.